Welcome viewers to another edition of Brave Namibia, where we celebrate both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. In our first clip today, Jemima Ndebele chats to the founder of Exclusive Artworks, creator and fashion designer Mwatile Kapolola, who shares the story behind creating the national costume for Miss Namibia, Jamila Oiras.
I'm now joined by Mwatile, who is a fashion designer as well as the founder of Exclusive Artworks. And he'll be telling us all about his journey and what it meant to him to design Miss Namibia's Miss Universe pageant national costume. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you for making the time. I'm very well, thank you. I just really want to dive right into this conversation. I want to know what that process was like, what it felt like when they scouted you and you were told that, okay, cool, we want you to do this thing for us, and really what the inspiration was for the whole horned look. I mean, it's such a beautiful attire. What really inspired it?
First of all, I was not scouted for. Jamila came to me herself, Miss Namibia. She came to me and she actually called me. That was like around 7 p.m. She called me and then she said we should quickly sit down and design something, and I was like, what is it that has to be designed this late? So she said it's urgent and it's a Miss Namibia costume, Miss Universe costume actually, and she just wants us to have something at least before the end of the day, so we can give something for tomorrow, for the day after. And then I went to her like around 10, and we sketched up until late at night, around 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. So going around the inspiration was not so difficult because she knew what she wanted, which was an oryx.
So it was her idea?
It was her idea, yeah. The oryx was her idea, and I was just excited that we're going to have to do an oryx. So for me, it's more of a challenge.
Yeah.
So I just have to be in my creative space and unlock myself and unlock all my elements and put them on the table and figure this out.
Let it flow.
Yes, and just figure this out, how we're going to get to what we want. So we look at the inspirational pictures which we got from all the movies, series and all that, and what we're trying to go for, the look we're trying to give, and the fact that it has to be African and also at the same time Namibian, which is the oryx that represents us. So we went to dive into the older series like Game of Thrones, Vikings, all those series that gave that vibe that we wanted. And also another movie was Wakanda.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Wakanda was one of the movies we mentioned. So we opened our Googles and then we put pictures together. Which pictures are more African? Which ones are more of the vibe that we're looking for?
Sort of building the concept.
Yeah, building the concept and what can we go for. So number one, what goes with an oryx is the protection shield. Yes, because most of our security companies use the oryx as a shield for the companies on the logos. So it's one of our very strong wild animals. So it just makes sense that there should be a shield. And the whole outfit, the African vibe with the accessories playing around her, we got all that from the Vikings and the Game of Thrones. So with this shoulder pad thing coming up here. What is this?
I really don't know, but I get what you're talking about. The shoulder.
Yeah, that we got that from Wakanda movies. So usually these are more technical, not like technical or they look more a bit robotic. But
I see the Chaz Boseman thing as Chad Boseman was. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's him. They mostly have this around the shoulders.
Yeah.
And it looks really cool. It still gives African, but this is just different compared to ours because we have to stay in the concept of an oryx. So we can't go out of that way. We can't go out of that path or look behind an oryx. So along the way, as we are trying to pull together our costume, our fit, how we want it to look, we still figuring it out on the changes we have to make, how different it can look. So we need to see everything that we're gonna put together. Is it gonna give us what we want? And also the most important thing, is it gonna give Jamila? Is it gonna give her energy? Is it gonna match to her? Because we also looked at the color that it's coming along with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole nude.
The whole nudish, yes.
Shades of brown.
The shades of brown. And also where the oryx is from, which gives the shades of brown. The dunes where she took where she had a photo shoot. Yes, we also need to look all that and putting all those color codes together.
Making sure that it comes together with the scenery.
Yes.
That the ultimate picture is perfect.
It just makes sense that it has to be for Jamila because it describes her.
Yeah.
So
also in terms of her strength.
In terms of her strength, yes.
Yeah.
Also to represent the country with her pride and all that. It just worked out perfectly.
No, it certainly did. I mean, you received so much love. The attire received so much love. I absolutely loved it, I can tell you that. But I want to now dive a little bit more into exclusive artworks. How long has it that you have been operating, and what exactly is it that you do? I mean, for somebody watching who would like to understand and get in touch with the work that you do, and maybe even have a costume designed for them, how do they reach you and all these things? Just, break it all down for me, please.
So Exclusive Artworks and Wear has been operating for like 6 years. The name has been operating for 6 years, but since it's a multi-talented business, or it provides multiple services. It has been operating in whatever service that comes by, then it just offers a service. Whichever client comes with a different service, if it's in our scope, then we provide that service. So Exclusive Artwear has been coming for like 6 years right now, I think. So if you have to look at the concept of Exclusive Artworks and Wear, it only operates into two major factors, which is artworks and artwear. Yes. So from artworks, it has been in me. I've been an artist all the years, ever since school. I've been sketching, I've been drawing, I've been trying out different materials. I've been pasting things together, putting a lot of crap together and coming out with a really amazing artwork. I remember 2010 World Cup. My mom challenged me to create the FIFA World Cup 2010. That shape, that with a funny head,
Really?
I created all that, and that was mostly out of toilet paper and
Wow.
and glue and all that. It sounds very simple, but then also at the same time you have to know what you're doing and
Have the end goal in
yes,
mind.
and by then I was more into the internet to say that I want to do this, but how am I going to do it? So I need to Google, I need to YouTube, I need to look at previous videos that were made that's in the same concept of what I'm doing, for me to understand what I'm doing. So at the process, I have to learn. So throughout the years as a child, growing up, I'm learning all these things. I'm learning different medias of creating an artwork. For example, if it's a portrait, what is everything I can use on this portrait to create this amazing artwork that I want? So all these things, growing up, this is how I strengthen my artistic skills for artworks now. Yes. And then I moved into I'm very naughty, or what should I say, the right word? It's not really naughty, but curious. Exactly, curious to find out what can I do, what am I capable of? Like, let me test. How far can I go?
Yeah.
So I always want to know my capabilities.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Next, we head to Kavango West, where our correspondent Kenya Kambowe met Paulus Kambiru, who narrates his life journey.
Tade Paulus, thank you very much for making time for us. Can you just tell us how you make a living from selling thatch?
Thatch.
Mm.
We got this thatch in the bush. We cut it there and bring it here. Then we are struggling to sell the thatch because there is no customer again. We're supposed to use ourselves, how can I say, to struggle to get to Bamboland. Yeah. And I'm poor person, no money. That is why my grass is here.
Okay, tell us, since when are you selling thatch? Since when?
Starting selling
Thatch.
thatch. We start on August up to here now. We are selling, but from there we didn't sell again because there is no customer.
Now tell me, growing up now, apart from selling thatch, what do you do for a living?
For a living, yeah, I got. If I selling my grass, my thatching grass, and I buy my food and giving money to my kids to the school, because this one they complete now grade 11, but they wanted to go to grade 12. I don't have money again because no customer buy from me this thatching grass.
Okay. How important is it? You are saying that no, you are not having any income, but why are you not sleeping at home? Why are you selling thatch? Why?
I'm selling thatch grass because let me survive with my kids.
Okay. Since when? Which year? 2001 or since when is that?
Starting 2000.
Okay.
2000.
How did you start? And where do you get the thatch?
Thatch. I go to the forestry with my wife. This one is my wife and my kids. Cut, bring here, and a customer they come. Wambos, Herreros, they come here and buy for me.
How much do you sell the thatch for?
Like this one. So this one.
Yes.
150.
Okay.
Or $1.
Okay.
Because it's 10 now.
Yes.
The small one is 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like $10 like that.
Yeah. $10.
But how is life in the community? How are people suffering here?
Yes, people are suffering too much.
Okay. Can you explain how? Can you explain how they are suffering?
They're suffering no food, no water, because we are going very far to get water.
Okay.
I think 1 kilo water to get water. This pump nearby on no water.
Okay. Apart from selling thatch, how are you do you have mango field? Are you having a business? What are you doing to survive?
So I'm surviving there, here and there, but yeah, I'm having this my I'm the very cook shop, but no sugar cane, no what. I'm suffering too much.
Okay. And tell me, how many kids do you have?
8.
So you are providing them through selling thatch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what are some of the challenges you are faced with in terms of just providing for your family?
Me, myself, no mother. My mother has died. My father has died.
Sorry to hear that.
And I born alone. My money, I using my money for thatching grass. I give to my kids again. Those one is my family.
Did you go to school? And where did you end up?
Me, up to grade 12. I failed grade 12.
Okay.
1994.
And then what happened after that?
After that, I was made. I was made.
Made how?
how can I say,
Mentally, you're not
mentally problem.
Okay.
Until now, I got my a mentally problem, but I go to the doctors. They told me no, it's not full mentally. Yeah.
Okay, so you survived mental illness.
Yes.
You get medication?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I get medication.
So are you feeling better now, or how is it?
Yeah, I'm feeling better, but sometimes
What happens when you are not having your medication?
if I don't get my medication, then I'm going to be like, how can I say? Because the doctors told me that here they can blood and
Enters your brain.
yes,
Oh.
here.
Okay. So, but you don't commit crime. You don't. Are you a violent person? How are you? You don't create problems.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, what you are telling us that you are someone who's suffering from mental illness, and you are trying by all means to survive to provide for your family.
Myself.
So you don't have any siblings. You said you are born alone.
Sickness. Yes, I born alone.
Okay.
Yeah, alone.
Okay. Just tell me, how is life in Ngamagoro? In Ngamagoro, me and you have known each other for many years. How is life in Ngamagoro?
Life in Ngamagoro is like that, but people are like kids. Kids, boys. They smoking too much ganja.
Marijuana. Okay.
And those a woman, a small woman, like a prostitute.
Okay, they are selling themselves for money.
Yes.
Okay.
Looking for money. Yes.
But why are people? Because there's no job.
Me.
I know the reason why the ladies are selling their bodies. There's no job.
No job.
Okay.
Because you know that here is in bush.
Okay. So now, what do you do to help these kids now?
Me myself. That is why I wanted to sell my grass, my thatching grass. So if I get like this one, I give him $10 to go to the school.
Okay.
To eat a cake, a fat cake.
Okay. Now, but tell me, in terms of development, what kind of development is needed in Ngamagoro?
Development needed in Ngamagoro. They wanted to build a town there. Where are you coming from?
Yes.
A resettlement.
Yes.
Plus 2 pump.
Yes.
Because people are suffering for water and whatever there. And a big hospital, because our hospital is very, very small.
Okay.
The whole village from far, they're using our clinics.
Okay.
And that is why the government, they wanted to make a big hospital.
Okay. So, but all in all, you are surviving.
Me.
But what kind of help do you need?
Me. Please, I need. Even, can you see my house?
Yes, we can see.
This is my house.
Okay.
I need to help me a little money to build my house, to make my own better, because I'm suffering. I got problem, but the government, they don't want to help me.
So you said you are old? How old are you now?
58.
Okay, so you have 2 years left before you get the pension grant. So the pension grant, when you start getting a pupa, you will be better.
I cannot.
But you get anything for grant from government for disability? Do you have ID?
Me? Yes.
Okay. So, but after 2 years, when you are 60, you are going to get a government grant.
Yes.
Do you think it will improve your life?
I think because I'm old now, how can I improve again?
Okay. Okay. I know that. No, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Okay.
We appreciate you.
Good.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia as we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and 1up2.com, as well as broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Allgemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Thank you for tuning in today. If you know of someone you feel should feature on our show, please reach out to us at brave@synergy.com.na.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhmh.com.na.